So, welcome back to a little normal stocks update. Like always, I'm using this method here. For more explanation, just watch the weekly recap video. And today, today I will only show some, because some did it something, some not really. So I will show BYND, very interesting. Buffer and Beyond, also very interesting. Neo, Plug, FCEL, BLNK, AI, SAVA, GNS, and FFAI. Okay, so I'm nearly showing everything today. Okay. And I thought it would be a short video. Okay, so let's start with BYND. So, as always, here our only bullish chart, because the bearish chart means it's dead. And for the bullish chart, we go on the 1 hour. Yeah. So the things, this peak could be high or low or A. The only change would mean that our next target, if it's high or low, it's 15. If it's A, it's 43. But still, from here to 15, it would be still 1,000%. Okay. Okay, to 44, it would be a 4,000%. But it's not that kind of big deal, because you should always sell into momentum. For our bullish chart, here's our V under A, perfect. We still didn't fill the gap, but for the bullish version, doesn't matter. This whole thing is just our high low, and this would be already the breakout and the A pullback. And what's so interesting is that here's our 0.5 from the V to the peak, and I could say this is the fucking bounce. The next thing you will see is a massive, massive run. Okay, why is that enough? Why? You see, I have here even my outlet, because I bought some more here. Why don't we have to touch this? Why don't we have to break it? The rule is, for the 0.5, you can bounce near it, over it, at it, or a little bit under it. Only the V under A has to go under it. But the important thing is, if you look at this, just remember this movement here. I already showed it yesterday. I will show it again today, just in case some people missed it. Here is today on the 1 hour. Here the 30-minute. And we go to our A in October, our first run. Maybe we even go lower than on the 5-minute. There you see it better. Here. This movement right now is the same shit. Top. Maybe I have to go on the 30-minute here too. Yeah. 3 peaks which are lower. 3 peaks which are lower. Double top. You're coming down, make a peak. You go lower than all these ones. You go lower than all these ones. This is higher already with a little peak. This is higher already with a little peak. So in this case, this fucking shit here would be already this here. Yeah? And to say this wasn't a 0.5 either. If you look at this was also not a 0.5. So there is really a case. Maybe we're doing nothing tomorrow, Thursday, and we start Friday, because last time it was a Monday. So there is not really a correlation here. So in my opinion, this stupid thing could start anytime. For the alternative, if we, for whatever reason, suddenly see something like this, as I said, we still have a gap here from 65 cents to 88 cents. So there's still a possibility this would be our V. Gap fill, and then we go. I'm not leaning to it, but if we're breaking down, this is our target. Okay. So much for BYND. Next one, above and beyond. And this time I will only show the bullish one. Why? Because of this. This is just higher low, this whole thing. We did a perfect V under A. This here could be already your higher low. If not, you would still do this. So your target would be $6-ish, and then you go. But everything over $7 is bullish. And next target for your A is 15. And if you're doing it one by one, breakout retest, and then your next target is already 35 for B, 0.5 pullback and go. And the thing is, in my opinion, we would be right here right now. Here. This candle here. Our next moves is this all here. And that's pretty quick. Just saying. And you already see here your A pullback. Something over T, A pullback. Your B is then already higher. So yeah. So in this case, you would really do, maybe you're doing a high low. You should always do, but you already did your high low here. So this little tiny micro high low you don't have to do. But your next target is 15. Maybe already over 15. So 20, 20, 22. 22. And then you just go to your B. Then you won't get a 0.5 pullback in my opinion, because you didn't do that here either. And then only question is breaking all-time highs or not. This thing looks fucking bullish. And fucking finished. Let's see. Okay. Next one. NEO. Because it's close. For NEO, here the whole tracking. We finished big B, are on the way to big C. And for the micro tracking, we are in the A pullback. And I say it again, I got the message here. I should show more bullish tracking, then I get more viewers. Well, I said we have two targets. The one is $5, the other one is $4.37 for the pullback, and we will get that. And I won't change my mind only to get more views. So much for being bullish to get more viewers. Okay? So in this case for NEO, this whole thing is just our A. And this here is our for sure T. So we are nearly finished. Now we could say, okay, 0.5, we could bounce here. Yeah, I'm still the opinion we have to do the V and the A for 4.37, higher low, and then we go. Just because we already did this in 2020 here. And also back then it was a head and shoulders. Also back then it was a V and A. So if we bounce here, okay. But I'm still the opinion we need to do a V and A. And then our next move is still this. But to say that the point that the fact that we are not doing something like this and really pushing down here, in my opinion, this should be really quick finished. So just for non-financial advice, everything over 627, and this was the bounce. Okay. Otherwise, make an alert at 437. Make an alert. This here is the perfect buy zone for the next move, because our next target is 16. And then is only the question, or not the question, because for C, you should go over 67. And if you look what we are expecting here, this should be quick. Okay. Next one, plug. Also this time, only the bullish version. Here our bullish version. So we already finished high low, R and the run to A. What did we do? We are also in our A pullback, but in that case, this could be your pull, not your pull, your 0.5 pounds already. And for higher low, the thing is, this here could be already your higher low, or you still have to do a higher low, something like this and go. But you could be already finished. So for small steps, that would mean that next target is 3 for little a, B something around a 4, but your real next target would be 31 for your big B. And do we have a comparison? For this stock, I don't think so. Maybe. Here's your A, here's your B. So we would be, was it a 0.5? No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we will be here, and this is what we're expecting. But let's see. Without, it looked like with the normal method, it looks very good. FCEL. Here. For the complete tracking, here's our bullish chart. Again, you won't see B with 20,000 without the split. You can go up there, but not without the split. For short-term tracking, FCEL also was, and I really say that with deep voice, was in its A pullback, because this A pullback is finished. It's finished. End of story. BYND finished. Higher low breakout retest finished. For the short term, your next target is 8 and 9 for A and B, but all in all, this A pullback is finished. Your next target is 165 for B. And this is the daily. This should be quick. I mean, I'm not saying bi-weeklies or monthlies. I would go for Aprils, but I think the max strike is 20. But our target is way higher. Just saying, or just shares. Yeah, but we're expecting this move here. This move looks fantastic. Next one, BLNK. Here also bull version. We are already in the third fractal. First one, second one, third one. The third one has to break the last C, if not death spiral. What we have done also is in its A pullback. Would that be already finished? We had a quite strong move today. Yeah. 0.5, higher low. Also for this, I think you have a great chance that this is finished. Would mean everything over 170 and the alternative is gone, and your next target is 26. Also, it would look like this. If we're still coming down, just saying, then we still, I mean, the trend line wouldn't really work then anymore, so I'm more tending to the 0.5 is enough. But if we're still coming down, we still have to do the BYND at $1. But this looks already great and finished. Next one, AI. You can track this myth. Okay, we can delete this right now. Myth symmetry, where you just take this and flip it to the other side, and you just read it from right to left. Or with my version. The thing is, if you put this aside, if you look at this right now, let's put it really side by side. So, yeah. So where is it? Yeah, here. So this version here is December 22. And this is right now. And you have to think about that. So if you watch this, you have to read this from right to left. Okay, this is now. So in that case, we did this here. And with this earnings after our thing, I think we did this. So we still have to do this. Yeah? This would still be our next thing. After we finish, and to say that this would be nothing than higher low. This is just a massive higher low. So something like it would look like something like this. So yeah, it would look this. Choppy, and after you finish the high low, you break out to your A at 30. And after that, you just go. Looks also fucking fantastic. Maybe even not only for shares right now, but then it's also good for cars. Okay. Next one is SAVA. And I'm not repeating now the whole thing. If you're interested, watch the weekly video. Just in short, we are looking for this gap fill here. And what we did today was interesting, because in pre-market, we got a 10% drop and an instant bounce. So for this, I said that we had a good possibility and we filled this gap. Also just saying that this could be T. So now this was T. Yeah, and just saying this is just higher low, the whole thing. And with this peak T, with this 10% drop today, we dropped under this. That means this T can be finished. And we came close to the 0.5. We still have a gap here. Just saying. But wait, let's look. Did we feel this? We came into it. Oh, it would have been great if we just had filled it. But okay. For the bullish version, T is finished. Whole higher low is finished. We touched the 0.5. Perfect. And that means upside. Everything over 3.52 and it's bullish. just in case, if we're still coming down here, two ways. We bounce at the 0.5, or we really have to do the BND. And I think this will be decided maybe already this week. The thing that so many tickers are in the same place and so ready for something. Let's see. For this stock, as I always said, 100% risk play, no financial advice, risk it or miss it. Okay. GNS, I think, did something today. So here, the bullish tracking, the bearish is it dies. And for the bullish one, we are also in the A pullback. And yeah, your T, your M finished, V under A finished, breakout A pullback here today finished with a 0.5. So for the absolute bullish version, also ready to go. Everything over 83 cents. And we're going. Alternative. This we go here for our second VNA at 47 cents. That only means that this wasn't here our A, then this was our A, and we still need the VNA here. I'm still tending to this one because it's perfectly working with B and the 0.5, but always have an old. FFAI. Here, the bullish chart for FFAI. Also here again, you won't see this price target without a split. And also for FFAI, we are also in the 0.5 pullback and in the high low. And also this higher low is finished technically. Let's look this up. Way too many little lines here. So this is our VNA finished. Only question is our high low finished? And in my opinion, yep. High low finished. Ready to go. Everything over 133, which I'm still saying I think we maybe even don't see that. And pew. Yeah, interesting that so many things in the same spot are ready to go. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. No. Okay, as always, if you have questions, you can write it in the comments. If you have wishes for the stocks, the same. If you liked my bullish outlook today, you can give me a like. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Bye.